Hi, welcome to In the Cooler, fishing show for the fish eater. I'm your host, Chris Davis, here in beautiful Titusville, Florida, fishing the Indian River Lagoon, heading to the railroad bridge, seeing if we can put some fish in the cooler. It is a very, 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 very warm Friday morning here in Titusville. It's about almost 9 o'clock. I'm already sweating. I'm already toweling off. Very warm day. Got some rain coming in, hopefully, fingers crossed. Today I'm fishing with fresh dead shrimp, fishing with live mud minnows. And I'm going over to my little snapper hole over here that I had some luck at earlier in the year, or maybe even later last year. So it's a great day. It's Friday. Hey, how you doing, brother?
Yo, baby.
And we're gonna go out here and see if we can put some fish in the food. Watching the news, they say we got a storm coming. There's a storm brewing out in the Atlantic. So I like to get out before the storm comes in, and then I like to come back out after the storm has left and just see the differences before the storm and after the storm. I know the barometer changes when the pressure comes in from the rain, or before the rain comes, the pressure, high pressure, low pressure, watch that barometer. And a lot of times that does affect the bite. So I'm just coming out this morning to do some scouting as well as some fishing. More fishing than scouting. I'm scouting the weather, I'm scouting the temperature and the barometer and the pressure to see if there's going to be a difference today, or maybe in a couple of days from now, once the storm is past and set, maybe by Sunday it should be all the way through. So today's Friday. Got today and tomorrow, hopefully. Can we hunker down for Sunday? I'll try to get back out here Monday or Tuesday just to see what the difference was with the storm. The temperature, even though it's hot, you can feel something in the air. You can really feel a change in the air. It's the second day of August, so we're nowhere near cool temperatures, but you can feel that there's something different in the air. Could be that storm. Hopefully, it's the pipe. Be right back for more in the cooler. All right, we only got one boat out here other than myself. That means all the spots are open, all the spots are available. Get my trolling motor in the water, work my way up. Fishing with fresh dead shrimp, fishing with live mud minnows right here on In the Cooler. Want to give a big shout out to Oklahoma Stackhouse, the official band of In the Cooler. Having an okay on the boat with me, make sure everything stays okay. We got a nice fish on. Nice snapper. Nice mangrove snapper. Got him on a live mud minnow. Yeah, stay still. Stay still. Told you, boy, that Oklahoma Stackhouse make the fish bite. Look at that. Look at that beautiful fish. He's going in the pool. He's going in the pool. We came over back to the railroad bridge. The amount of gas that I'm saving by getting this trolling motor, absolutely awesome. Just take my time to troll down, get that pop and lock system. Wind starting to pick up. I think that's that storm that's out there that's on its way. So we don't want to take it lightly. You know, sometimes we get overzealous about these storms. We get excited about them. Nothing happens. With a bunch of hunker down parties. And then sometimes when storms come through and they do what they do. So whenever you get storm warnings, you gotta be careful. Take heed to it. You know, if it pass, great. But if it don't, be prepared. Definitely starting to pick up. Still fishing the live mud minnows. I haven't even gotten to my fresh dead shrimp. Still got them on ice. See if I can go back and get that. All right, I got everything I need to fillet up my lunch. Actually, I'm not gonna fillet it. I'm gonna cook this bad boy whole deep fried. Make a nice lunch. But before I do that, let me get over here and do what I was supposed to do this morning, but I forgot because I was so anxious to go fishing. I'm gonna go let my birds loose. I'm here in the cooler. We doing numerous things. We got chickens, we got hens, we got Rottweilers, we got a nice garden. So I'm gonna let these ladies out. Let them take care of some business. You see them 3 white ones there. I was supposed to eat them a long time ago, but I got attached to them and I wasn't able to slaughter them. But I'm starting to get unattached to them, and this weekend's coming up. They used to be fryer hens, but now they're roasters. Last time I weighed them, they're coming in like 11, 12 pounds. Those are some big birds, and we're gonna take care of them this weekend. I was told that if we keep them around any longer, they'll probably just have a heart attack and die of natural causes. They're not supposed to go over, I think 100, maybe 20 days. And we bought these ladies, as soon as they were born as chicks, and we've had them for a little lot, way more than 120 days. So tomorrow's their last day. I might bring that to you, I might not. All depends on how it goes. This ceiling hanging out. Our birds are hanging out. We only got 1 mangrove snapper in the cooler, so I'm sure they're gonna be fighting over the insides, but they'll get it. All right, our fish is scaled very nicely all the way through. That's a 13-inch mangrove snapper, and we are going to fry him whole today for lunch. I'm just going to come right through here and just get some spots just in case I miss. There's nothing wrong with going over your fish after you've already scaled it. Give it a good once over. Shout out to Blue Moon, Belgium white. I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I like to give shouts out to a lot of people. Can't get paid for everything. It'd be nice if you could, but the reality is you just can't. There's a lot of products out there that I endorse because I like using them. I've been using them for a while, and I'm going to continue to use them. So I'm not gonna hold you hostage to sponsor me or support me. I tell you what, I damn sure support you. Blue Moon. Shout out to Oklahoma Stackhouse. They don't owe me nothing. As long as they keep letting me play their music while I fish, I can keep catching stuff like this. I don't mean to rhyme, it just happened that way sometime. I did it again, my friend. We'll be right back with more in the cooler. All right. As you can see, my hat, no respect to person. We do not discriminate. Everything get wet around here. Everything gets wet. Look at that. Even my raccoon getting wet for the last time in his life. Not even in his life. His life is over. I'm gonna get this fish cleaned up, man. Usually when I'm done fishing, I go to the bar. I get some wings or something like that. But I've been getting a lot of feedback from a lot of people that I respect in the game of fishing, and they all tell me the same thing. Chris, start doing some CCCs. Start doing some cook, clean, cook. So that's what I'm doing today. It's a CCC. Clean, catch, clean, cook. Right here on in the cooler. Shout out to Hooked Up with AD. He gave me the idea the other day. I've done it before, I just never really got back to it, but at the same time, it does make my videos longer, and I think people really like listening and watching me. So here we go. CCC in the cooler, mangrove snapper, lunchtime, blue moon. Let's go in the cooler. All right, so what I'm gonna use to season this, first of all, check out that cut. My son bought me that fillet knife a while back. I really haven't used it that much, but it's still pretty sharp. My people are from the Bahamas, and this is how we cut our fish. I know some people just like to go with the traditional 3 lines, but if you cut another line right down the center of those 3 lines, you create chunks that can be pulled out and enjoyed later. So this is how we do it. Right here, and seasoning get down inside that meat as well. got it seasoned up with some Goya all-purpose seasoning. You can find this at your local grocery store. I love it. I've been using it for years. Because I cut it in that Caribbean style, you can rub it inside the meat. See that? You can get down in the flesh. You can get down in the flesh with it. I'm gonna add a little bit of that Goya seasoning. See how it just goes right there on the flesh, on the inside. You know, for people who are cooking this stuff instantly, I'm kind of cooking it instant. This is semi-instant because when I'm done with this, I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator for a little bit. I'm gonna find something to open his mouth with, put it in the refrigerator for a little bit, let it sit, drink my other Blue Moon. You know, whenever you're fishing, it's okay to have a few beers when you're on the water, but you just got to remember to know your limits, because FWC damn sure do. So I like to bring a couple beers with me on the water, and my reward is when I can bring these bad boys home, fillet up some fish, get some fish together, and enjoy a couple beers at home where I don't have to worry about being on the water operating my vessel. I don't got to worry about being in my vehicle operating it under the influence. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I got all my birds out. I got my fish gutted. Got my fish seasoned. I'm gonna go and put this in the refrigerator. Get my setup ready. And go put some fish in the cooler. When I found this little twig, I like to put something in the fish's mouth. Keep his mouth open, that way when the grease is running through, it runs all the way through the fish. That didn't hold. I need something that's gonna hold. I mean, it don't have to hold right now, as long as it holds when I'm cooking. But that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that look right there. So that way when I fry them up, all the grease runs right through the cavity, runs all the way through. When he's done, I got a nice presentation, nice mangrove snapper, 13 inches, caught in the Indian River Lagoon, Titusville, Florida, aka Merritt Island, Railroad Bridge. Railroad Bridge. It'd be nice to get in there one day and get my whole limit, but I'm not complaining about nothing. Lunchtime in the cool. All right. We got this nice mangrove snapper caught in the Indian River Lagoon this morning here in Titusville, Florida. I just broke my top, which really sucked because now I gotta get rid of this whole Oscar. And then you put this fish down in here, get this glass up, and we'll be right back with more in the cooler. Now, I've been told 1,000 times not to cook my fish on the inside, but this would have never happened on the inside. It's gonna be a rest in peace moment for my Oscar. I've had this Oscar fryer for a long time. And because I'm not allowed to fry fish in the house, I just drop it on the concrete, totally shattering the glass top to the point of no further use because I'm gonna need my top. Guess I'm gonna have to go online and buy me one of those real humongous big fryers. Don't come with a glass top. I've always wanted one. Just never had a reason to get one till now. The Oscar is no more. Cool. All right. That's gonna do it for this episode of In the Cooler. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I got one nice mangrove snapper in the cooler, 13 inches, and that's gonna be my lunch for the day. I don't gotta go to no restaurants. I don't gotta visit any bars. I've had my beers, now I'm getting ready to have my fish. Don't forget to check us out on all the social media platforms. Like and follow on Instagram, X, YouTube. Subscribe today to the fastest growing fishing show in the state of Florida, the Fishing Show for the Fish Eater. Don't forget to check us out on our website at www.inthecooler.tv. That's www.inthecooler.tv. And until next time, thanks for watching In the Cooler.